Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Giusi and I'm an intuitive healer, and I talk a lot about healing stuff, healing from narcissistic abuse and our subconscious programming, spiritual awakening and things like that, but also my journey and navigating my journey, knowing that I'm autistic now as an adult. So welcome to my channel. I have a lot of new followers in the last couple of weeks, partly due to that one video that has well over 6,000 views now, and I'm getting close to 700 views, which means I'm slowly approaching that 1,000 mark. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of you. So I don't really have a topic for this video. I just want to say, first of all, thank you for everyone who's supporting me, and also I haven't had a chance to go through all the comments, but I read the comments and I want to respond to them. I want people to respond to all of them because there's so many now, but I do read them and I appreciate them. And I also want to say I appreciate people who are who share their own stories and really connect with me that way, and other people that are watching, and that's really wonderful. I love seeing that. And for all the people who say these really nice things to me, I just want to say that you have no idea how much that means to me, and how much that touches me. And I show my partner all the time when I get really nice comments like that, and I'm always like, oh, look at this comment, and he's like, yeah, of course, they can see that about you. And it's and I don't know if it's that he doesn't get it, but I'm I try to explain to him, I'm yeah, it's but you don't understand, I went my whole life not hearing people say any of those types of things to me and not feeling that way about myself. And so before my whole life I didn't have that kind of messaging in my life, and so to have people say those things to me now is something really, really nice, and it means a lot to me. So I do appreciate it, and I want to say that. So this video doesn't have a topic. It's basically, I want to talk about that most viewed video, and what I want to talk about is this, is that I'm very, very sorry. I'm very, very sorry that all of us and all of you, everyone who's been, really tuned in because of the messaging from that video, I'm sorry that you went through life having people be really shitty to you and treat you like that, and, not realizing that people were being mean to you, and that you were the butt of people's jokes, or people used you, and that people were just very unkind to you. I'm very, very sorry that happened to you, and it's very unfortunate that people are like that, and that people are cold and callous and thoughtless and unkind and all those things. And it's a thing that I just can't comprehend or wrap my head around. And I'm sorry, the dog next door is probably looking at squirrels. But I just want to say, there's just so many people that have been really drawn in by that video, and it makes me sad to know that so many of us have that experience, and it's not a nice one. And I just want to say that I see you. I understand you, obviously, because I made that video because it was my experience, unfortunately, and I hate that it was your experience, and I hate that we all collectively experienced that. And this is why I did all the work that I did, to do healing work, to address those wounds, and really give myself that love that I needed to learn how to advocate for myself, to learn boundaries, to learn how to have a voice and all those things, and then to come on here and talk about those things so that other people can in turn learn, and that we can learn, and we can hopefully create a web of more kind, compassionate, connected people, because that's really what we want. That's what I want. That's what I think that things should be like, right? So I just wanted to make this video today about that. My video is about that most watched video, and that I am very sorry that was your experience. And I want to say that you didn't deserve that. You never deserved that. You absolutely never once deserved that. You are worthy of good connections. You're worthy of good love. You're worthy of good friendships. You're worthy of kindness and compassion. You're worthy of all these wonderful good things. You are worthy. You are worthy, and you did not deserve that. And I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm sorry that happened to all of us. And I'm sorry that there's people out there who are the kind of people who are hurt and hurt other people. Because there are many of us who have been hurt, who do not hurt other people, We often hear that expression, hurt people, and that's not true, because so many of us out here who have been hurt, we don't hurt other people. We don't impose that type of damage and hurt onto other people. So I don't agree with that statement whatsoever. It's not to say that those people aren't hurt, but you can't say that hurt people, because so many people who are hurt don't actually hurt people, and they choose to not hurt people. They intentionally are kind to people because of the hurt that they have, experienced. And so I guess the message in this video is to let you know that, like, you're not alone in that experience, and that I hope that knowing that so many of us have really lived through this very crappy, like, experience, I hope that gives you some kind of support and some solace, knowing that, like, you didn't do anything wrong, and you were never wrong, and you never deserved any of those things. And I hope that gives you a chance to know that there are good people out there that you connect with, that appreciate you and that value you, and that, see things the same way as you, that have the same views and beliefs as you, that believe in kindness and compassion, and having people take up space in exactly the way that they are, that you don't have to conform, you don't have to be a certain way, that you can just be you exactly as you are, perfectly wonderful you. So that's my message today. So yeah, I'm sorry, like, it makes me kind of sad that that's my most viewed video, because I'm not sad that, like, people are viewing it, because it means that, like, I hope that it's validating people. I really hope that it's validating a lot of people, because so many times we can go through our life being treated this way, and we feel like gaslighted and like totally and completely unaware that this is how we've been treated, not realizing, and then finally realizing that, what the heck? Like, it was never me that was wrong. It was never me that was doing something wrong, or any of that. It was them. It was them and how they treated me that was wrong. It was them and how they treated you that was wrong. It was never you. So this is my message to you. I'm just trying to, like, clear that energy a bit here. I just want everyone to be in a space that they feel okay and safe, and feel validated, and know that you're okay. So if you want to take a deep breath with me, we can try to release that a bit and do, like, a nice little release of that. If this is not your thing, then you can stop the video here, but we're going to do a little bit of a breathing thing to release that. Okay, so ready, let's try that. So you're going to take a nice full deep breath through your nose, and allow that to fill your lungs, and you're going to hold that breath for 3, 2, 1. You're going to release it, and as you release it, you're going to say, in your mind, you're going to say, I am not a burden. And just release that breath. And now you're going to take another full deep breath in. And you're going to hold that breath for 3, 2, 1. Now release the breath. And as you release it, you're going to say in your head, I am worthy. And release the breath. One more time, we're going to inhale through our nose. And you're going to hold that breath for 3, 2, 1. And you're going to exhale. And in your mind, you're going to think, I am worthy. And that's the message today, is that you're worthy. You weren't deserving of those things, and you're not a burden. And you can release all of that, and you can sit here in this space exactly as you are, and know that you're accepted, and you're okay, and no one else's opinion of you matters, and that you can be exactly who you are in this space, and that this is a safe space for that. So please take a moment to just sit with that. And it's good when we do shadow work, because we can reach all the parts of us that we've disowned or hidden, because we were made to not like that part, and that we hated those parts. So when we do shadow work, we reclaim those parts of ourselves that were seen as less than, or not good enough, or bad. This is bad, but reclaiming those things is a very powerful thing. And there's no parts of you that are bad. And so take a moment to sit with that. And, sometimes we need to cry and release that. And we need to integrate those parts back into who we are. We need to feel that whole and complete feeling of who you are exactly as you are, because that's your, imprint of who you are. That's your energetic footprint or whatever. That's who you are. And so we want you to be your essence of you. Okay, and show up in that energy. That's what we need, and that's what we want. So nobody can take that away from you, and that is yours alone. Okay, so once again, thanks for being here. I hope that you're well, and thanks for coming along this journey. I'll continue to make more videos on other topics and stuff, but I just wanted to say, I just wanted to really address that because of that video, and I know that a lot of people out there are feeling that way, so I just wanted to talk about that and address it. I hope you're okay, and that if you are feeling, like there's a lot of support out there, if you're feeling not well, or if you're feeling in a bad space, know that there's so many resources out there to help you. Lots of communities on Facebook too, like support groups and things like that. You can talk in the comments here. It's just, I don't want you to think that you're alone, because we can create community. We can create a safe community where people hear you and they see you. Okay, so hang in there, and thanks for being here. I appreciate you. And and I just wanted to say, I had my first Calm Collective after being on a break for 3 months this past Friday, and it was wonderful. It was so great. I missed it so much, and I really needed it. Oh my God, and what a difference. Love my energy after that session, and it's so great. If you are someone who is overstimulated a lot and are overwhelmed, or you feel like you have a lot of meltdowns, you will greatly benefit from the Calm Collective. So I'm a certified hypnotherapist, and I do a group hypno. My one-on-one hypnotherapy sessions obviously are, much more expensive, but I do the monthly group hypno. It's a pay what you can event, and it's for a nominal fee for 1 hour of a group hypno. And it's all centered around being calm and grounded and centered in your body and any of those themes. Sometimes I add a bit more to it. And it is such a great energy. Feels like a very healing and connected energy. And it is super incredibly soothing. It is very soothing. So if this is something that you're interested in, I recommend you check it out. The next one will be happening in October, because this one just passed. It's the first Friday of the month usually. So I forget which the next one is. Let me look at my calendar. Do I have my thing here? Give me a second. I'm going to look.